Of course you want to get fucked up. Have you tried living? I'm happy and I want to get fucked up. Have you watched the news? It makes you want to drink. Another mass shooting after another mass shooting. It's always the same thing, too. It's always some guy who's like, I heard voices in my head. We all do. Everyone hears voices in their head. Good people just don't listen to them. If I listened to all the voices in my head, I would be a sometimes gay street fighter. So, I know, it sounds like a confusing video game. It's not, you know? Why is E Honda butt fucking me? Well, that's his finisher. Every mass shooter, it was a very quiet man. That should be part of the background check for guns, right? You want this gun, you better be fucking chatty. Really. Do my podcast, we'll see if you're an extrovert. I don't trust it. It's a sad time to live in, with all these... There's school shootings now, it's horrible. Because now getting held back is a real threat. Yeah. Do you want to go to summer school? Please. I've already done 2 tours of freshman year. I don't want it. Some of these jokes, the content you're not going to like, but structurally they're going to be really solid. So that helps. It does help with it. Look, these shootings are so senseless and horrible that sometimes these anchors try to make sense of them on the news and they try to sound profound. And it just comes out wrong. I was watching this guy after a shooting and he said, now would be a good time to be around people. I was like, yeah, that sounds a lot like where the tragedy happened. So I'm going to stay at home alone. And if I die, it's going to be from autoerotic asphyxiation, okay? On my terms. That's a better way to... That's how I want to go. Peacefully in my own hotel closet. That's a weird fetish, right? Autoerotic asphyxiation, you got to choke yourself to come? I don't know. How do you even find out you're into that? Are you just jerking off in a turtleneck and you're like, I like where this is going. A little more fresh. I was just in California. They have a 10-day wait for the guns. That's a good rule. A gun should never be an impulse buy. You should never be returning a gun like we made up. So. You know what's weird? They always bring up the Founding Fathers. Every gun debate, they bring up the Founding Fathers, right? They always say the Founding Fathers had guns. They did. They also had wigs. It was a long time ago. That's how long ago it was. They thought a powdered wig was a good look, so that's my stance on guns. You could have a gun, but I think you should have to wear the wig. Right? Because at least then I can tell who's dangerous from afar. If I'm trying to get in my apartment at 2 a.m. and I turn around and see a Ben Franklin-looking motherfucker, I just hope that's not an intelligent woman, honestly. But, yeah. If you're gonna go in the hood, it's gonna look like the cast of Hamilton. But they always bring up the Founding Fathers. They never mention the fact these people had a life expectancy of the mid-30s, so it probably wasn't a big deal when they got shot. I would assume most funerals were like, look, he had 3 to 5 years left top, so that's like getting shot now in your 80s, which would almost be kind of cool. How would you rather die? Connected to tubes for 3 months? Would you rather go out like a G? I want to die in my 80s in a gang-related incident. I want my obituary to say comedian Sam Morril was shot dead today at the age of 87. His last words, thug life. As he emptied the clip.